Good morning. How are you all? I hope you all are feeling good. You all are relaxed. No one is feeling sleepy. Your tummies are full with breakfast. Yes? Ready to study something? Yes? Ready for your lessons, for your literacy lesson, for your science lesson, for other subjects lesson? You all are prepared for that? Great. Very good job. Now, today what we are going to learn in this literacy are two things, right? So both these two things are related to grammar part. What part? Grammar part. They are very, very important, right? Now, tell me students that when you have done lots of things in this session. You have done this recipe also, how to make this thing, how do we move, how to make a bee. Remember we have done. So there are some words that you use while you are writing any recipe or when you are telling stories. Those words are called linking words. What are those called? Linking words. They link the sentence in the story and they tells you the sequence, the proper order of the event, how the event happened. Do you understand? Now, the question is that what are linking words? Linking words, I'll tell you, are first, then, next, first, next, then, okay, soon, and finally. You understood? These are five linking words. What are those? First, okay, then next, then, sorry, soon, and finally. You got it? These are the five linking words. What are these? These are the five linking words. Now remember, when we were doing how to make the B, there were few instructions. So they were given that first do this, then you do this. Same goes for if you are making something, if you are following any recipe, you will say first take a spoon, then put a bowl in that, put some sugar in the bowl, next mix it, finally put it in the oven, things like that. Isn't it so? This thing happens. In the same way, when you are writing or reading a story, it helps you to link the sentences in the story. Like first this thing happened in the story, then this thing happened, next this thing happened, and finally this thing happened. So these linking words, they help you to link the sentences in the story. Yes, they help to link the sentences in the story and put the story in order, in sequence, how things happen in the story, as well as how you have to do or follow the recipe. So they link the sentences. Okay? Do you understand? These words are very important, especially when you are ordering the events. When you are ordering the events, whether the events happened in the story or when you are ordering something, some recipe to follow. So these linking words are very, very important. It cannot be that finally will come first and soon will come later. No. Finally will come at the end. First is going to come first. So they help you to order events. They help you to sequence them in order. To order the events, whether it is a story, events are in the story, or you are following some recipe. You understood? Did you understand what I was trying to say? Good. Now, I'm going to read out something for you and you are going to order the events. Now, the first word in each sentence will give you an idea of the order of the what the order of the sentences should be written in. Okay, this is all about the lesson that you were doing and that is Chatterbox Turtle. Right, the Chatterbox Turtle. What he did, so the story was Chatterbox Turtle. So we are going to sequence the story by using the linking words. Now, see, I'm reading and you are going to tell me which sentence will come first. Then we carried him with a stick, but told him not to talk. First, Turtle talked to the geese. Finally, Turtle walked back to his muddy pool. Next, the geese asked if he wants to go to their lake. Soon, Turtle talked, so he fell to the ground. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences. Now you have to sequence them. Now what is going to come first? Yes, first Turtle talked to the geese, first sentence. Second is, next the geese asked if he wanted to go to their lake. Then the next sentence is, the third one is, soon Turtle talked, so he fell to the ground. And the fourth one, finally Turtle walked back to his muddy pool. There are 5 sentences, right? Then he carried, sorry. One was missed out. Okay, let's do it again. First, Turtle talked to the geese, right? Next, the geese asked if he wanted to go to their lake. Then they carried him with a stick, but told him not to talk. This is the third one. Fourth is, soon Turtle talked, so he fell to the ground. And finally, the fifth one is, finally Turtle walked back to his muddy pool. This is how the sequence happened. This is how it happened in the story, the Chatterbox Turtle. You understood how the linking words helped you? First, what thing happens, then which happened, then which happened, and soon which happened, and the last one is finally. So these are the linking words. Now, I want you all to do part A on page number 75. You just have to write the sentences in correct order like we have just now discussed. So you won't take more than 8 minutes. So I'm going to give you 8 minutes time. Your time starts now. All right, time is up. Can you tell me, can you just check your work whether you have done it correctly or not? The first sentence is, first turtle talked to the geese. Okay. Second sentence is, next the geese asked if he wanted to go to their lake. Have you all written that? Great. Third one is, then they carried him with a stick but told him not to talk. Have you all written like that? Great. The fourth one is, soon Turtle talked, so he fell to the ground. Have you all written like that? Great. And finally, Turtle walked back to his muddy pool. That was the linking words. That is very good, class. You all have done the same task like I have explained to you. I'm very, very happy. That's very good. Now, let's come to the next part of our lesson. The next part of our lesson, as you can see on my board, is contractions. You all have done contractions before in the first term as well. So you won't have any problem in doing contractions. Now, what are contractions? For that, I'm going to show you a video again. It's our edible video. You can watch it later on as well. Okay? So first, let's watch the video and then we will discuss.
Oh, these are contractions. Let's sing along. These are contractions. Let's sing along. Did not, didn't, does not, doesn't, are not, aren't, would not, wouldn't, is not and isn't, must not, mustn't, So you remove the O and put an apostrophe. It is its. He is his. These are the contractions. Come and learn.
Alright, so these were contractions, right? Now, you know what are contractions. Contractions are when some words are made small, they are made smaller by either leaving out one word, one letter, or more than one letter is left out. Those are called contractions. And a very important thing in contractions, what do you add? Yes, you add an apostrophe. Apostrophe is added to make it short, right? Now, let's see a presentation and you will understand contraction more clearly. Now, what are contractions? Okay, there you go. A contraction is one word that is made by putting together two separate words and shortening them. Okay, it is one word which is made by putting two separate words and shortening them, or you can say that contractions are words that have been made smaller. A letter or more than one letter is left out. You understood? Okay. Most contractions are made by leaving out two letters like the word she will. So she will become she. Some contractions are missing only one letter. Words are squeezed together, right? Okay. Now whenever there is a contraction with I must be capitalized. As I have also explained you this thing before, I is always written with capital letter. So you will use M with I in a contraction, replace A with an apostrophe. Now I plus M equals to I am. Now you have to see how the words are written. Now here, if is part of the word that make up the contraction, you will leave out I and replace them with an apostrophe and squeeze the word together. Like she plus is will become she's. He plus is, he is. It plus is, it is. That plus is, that is. Understood? In the same way, if R is part of two words that make up the contraction, you will leave out the A and replace with an apostrophe and squeeze them together. They plus R, they are. We plus R, we are. You plus R, you are. And remember how uh, the words these words are written. How you are is written. You plus R. After you there is an apostrophe and then AR. Understood? Okay. Okay, contractions with has. First we will do contraction with had and have first. If have is part of two words that make up the contraction, we will leave out HA and replace with apostrophe. I plus have is equal to I have. They plus have, see how it is written, they have. We plus have, we have. You plus have, you have. In the same way, we will write with had, I plus had, they, apostrophe with D. If had is part of the two words that make up contraction, you will leave out HA and replace with apostrophe. Again, HA is left out. They plus a had, they had. We had, we had. You plus had, you had. Same goes for has. He plus has, he has. Now, if has is part, you have to leave out HA and squeeze it. This one is tricky because you can use is too. Now, she plus has, she has. He plus has, he has. It plus has, it has. So this is how contractions are written. You understood? You have to leave one letter or more than one letter and you have to squeeze the words together by putting apostrophe. You have to remember that you need to put apostrophe. It is very, very important. Understood? Okay. Now, what I want is you can open your page number 75 and let's do this contractions together, and later on you can do it in your notebooks. Remember, contractions are words that have been made smaller. A letter or more than one letter is left out. An apostrophe is used in place of the missing letter or letters, like we have just now, we have seen in the presentation also, as well as in that video also. And okay, now we are on our way home, said the geese. Now see how we are is written after we, there is an apostrophe and then A-R-E. Okay, A is replaced. Now replace the underlined words with contractions. You must not talk until we get home. How is it written? Must, must, not, N apostrophe and T. Is it written like this? Yes. Next, I am flying. I, then apostrophe and M. Got it? You cannot keep your mouth closed. You can't keep your mouth closed. I have. Okay. I, apostrophe V. I have. So this is how it is written. Now I'm giving you 7 minutes to do this task. You have to complete part A on page 75. And your time starts now. Okay class, time is up. I hope you must have done the same way like we have discussed just now. It was all, I've already explained you how to do that. So remember what we have learned in the class today. There were two tasks. First was the linking words. And what are the linking words? Linking words, they link the sentences in the story. Yes, they can link the sentences in the story and they help to sequence the story, they put the story in an order or put something in order in sequence. Those are the linking words. And what are contractions? Contractions are the words that have been made smaller by leaving out either one letter or more than one letter and putting an apostrophe. So these are both two types of things that we have done is related to grammar. But linking word you can say is also part of comprehension because it is helping you to write the things in order, to sequencing with whether it is a story, whether you are writing a recipe, you are writing everything in order in a sequence. Correct? Now, I'll be posting your homework on your portal. It will be related to both these topics. Do it yourself. But if you have any issue or if you are having any problem, you can leave it and you can ask me tomorrow in your next class. Okay, class? But do watch the videos also. You can go on the website and watch this video on contractions again so that you can refresh your mind and you can remember it later on more easily. Okay, class? All right. So see you later. Bye-bye.